This is a Fatal 4 podcast.
A burrito going in.
These chops are echoing to the top of the Paycom Center here in Oh! He may have just broken his hand, Wade!
Perhaps a broken metacarpal there for the ring general, and that changes everything. And Carmelo Hayes knows it.
Oh! Springboarding his way out. Didn't get all the...
Welcome, everybody, to Didn't Get All of It. We're back. We had a nice little week off for Thanksgiving, America's holiday that we created for ourselves. What's happened in the last week? Let me just run through the list real quick. Seth Rollins wants you to be nicer to his Cybertruck. The Labubu float at the Macy's parade was a huge hit. We saw a new shape that's never been done before. John Cena's getting sued, and we didn't have Minnie Mouse returning on our bingo card, but we probably won't get into much of that. But we will talk all about wrestling from last week and the future, because TNA got a TV deal. But before we get into all of that stuff, I'm Paul, and joining me is the rest of the Fatal 4. Can you believe it? Cody's here.
It's giving thanks.
Also here is Pro Wrestling Noah.
Buster Rhymes performed with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's a thing that happened this Thanksgiving.
And speaking of Bustas, the B stands for Busta. It's B-Rob, who's going to tell us about his big deck.
You know, Busta is like a bad word, right? Like, I wouldn't say derogatory, but like it's like it's not good.
Well, I didn't use a hard R.
Yeah, he didn't say Buster.
It's either or.
Buster's
what about
one of my
Dave
favorite
and Buster?
characters from Arrested Development.
Yeah, I have a big dick.
What does that mean?
This is a welcoming environment where we are open to learning and improving as people. So,
Well, yeah,
if Busta is a bad word, I need to know.
Yeah, I'm serious. It's just like that's what we would call. It was like an insult back in the day. Like,
I thought it was like also known as a scrub that thinks he's fine.
yeah, also known as a buster. That's a bad. It's not complimentary.
Sure, but you made it seem like it was way worse than that.
Oh no, I don't mean it like the N word or nothing. What I was going to ask Noah, he said Busta Rhymes was up there with the Ninja Turtles. Did he do the N word song?
No, he did the one where he raps really fast.
Oh, okay.
Because people
be a
really
little
like
more
that
specific.
song.
Yeah, like go ninja, go ninja, go ninja, go. That's the N word song.
Not his song though.
So he still could have did it. He was with the Turtles, not Vanilla Ice. What the fuck is that guy?
I was forgetting who
Vanilla Ice?
did ninja rap. And I'm like, I know it's a white guy, and I know he sucks, and I know it's his only other song.
And you know his real life name is Rip Van Winkle?
That's not true.
Look it up.
His real name is Robert Matthew Van Winkle.
There you go.
Also, he is
That's not
58
close
years
at
old.
all.
Yes, it is.
58.
Yeah, he's old.
Wait. Children. He has two children, Kaylee Breeze Van Winkle and Dusty Rain Van Winkle.
Dang, he wants all that
Porn
overness.
so bad. That's what Paul is securing his VPN for. Those names right there.
Dusty Rain. Yeah, I'm gonna Google Dusty Rain doing kinky shit on Google, and then I'm gonna fucking be like, "Yep, that's a light post. Yep, that's a motorcycle. Yep, that's several motorcycles. Just let me fucking in."
Wait a minute. Hey, why
Wait,
is
are we looking at pictures of her now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
this
is the
disgusting.
picture so small? Make it bigger.
Is she old enough?
Yeah. Well, never mind. If she's not old enough, keep the picture small.
He's 58. She's probably
No, her.
It's not. It doesn't matter how old the dad is. No, I think.
She's 27 years old.
Oh,
according
God.
to this Google page.
Thank God. We'd have to scrap this whole episode.
Fuck.
Close call.
Let me get back to my big black deck. I have a Steam Deck, Noah.
Oh, you do? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I just got one.
I mean, tell him no.
that
It's
is
not
a
like he
pretty
has a
big
video
deck.
game podcast or anything.
I know. That's what I was telling Noah.
Currently. Well, are you messing with it? Are you putting stuff on there?
Yeah. I'm
you lubricating it?
Mhm.
Or are you just raw dogging it?
Well, I'm currently raw dogging it right now because like I don't have my
Any
case
new
for
listeners, like, I'm fucking out on this one.
Yeah, I don't have any screen protectors or cases on it right now. So it's,
You shouldn't put a screen protector on anything.
Why not?
What does that mean?
I'm talking about actual tech devices, not nothing else. There's no innuendo here. You should not put a screen protector on your stuff because it fucks it all up.
How?
First of all, the screens on all these devices are already way stronger than they were 10, 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And if you drop one of those things and it's enough to shatter your screen, the screen protector is not going to save you. But that screen protector is going to break way more often.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've broken like 5 screen protectors. And you know what I haven't broken? My phone.
Well, I've broken a phone screen many times, twice.
I know, because you go raw dog all the time.
I raw dog my phones, and I have not broken a phone screen in over 10 years easily. First of all, don't drop your $1,000 device that you look at porn on in the fucking parking lot.
Simply just don't drop it.
Yeah, don't drop it. That's the first thing I recommend.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like, shit's strong now.
She's strong now.
You don't need a case. You don't need a screen protector. Just be an adult.
I'm trying. It's hard. My dick. I mean,
what are you playing on your deck?
I'm still setting it up. So I had to do surgery on it right out the box or whatever because I bought a lower storage size. So I upgraded the storage size right out the gate. They're notorious for having bad thumbsticks. Like it gets bad stick drift. So I upgraded the thumbsticks as well. And
interesting.
Right
Don't
now,
they have like, can't you change your boot up intro to something else?
yes. So I've been researching the apps and
Have
everything
you
for that.
switched it to the TNA Adrenaline Rush intro?
Not yet.
Because that does exist. I have seen that.
Well, you just brought it to my attention, so that's why I say not yet. I did not know.
It was one of those things where I'm like, do I need a Steam Deck? I don't know any of this stuff. And I'm like, but I do want an Adrenaline Rush now.
Yeah, shout out to BC and all the rest of them that was giving me some tips on my deck and everything.
In the Discord?
Yeah, the Discord.
Wow, I love the Discord. You know, folks, this is the time of the show where I tell you how you can join us in the Discord, especially when weeks that we're not around. You can chat with us in the Discord by signing up at the Patreon, patreon.com/fatal4pod. It's only $3 a month. You get all the shows ad-free, which for some people is very important. And you get access to the Discord where you can chat with us and other like-minded, minded wrestling fans and fans of the show. And you can chat with us all week. You can even join the stupid music competition that we are doing for some fucking...
Yeah! Oh, you got an earful on the Japan show. I'm surprised you ain't hear it yet.
That's because I didn't post it. I forgot.
Yeah, I know.
Why did I get an earful?
You'll find out.
I'm gonna have to listen. It might not get posted at all now.
Oh, I have the files. I'll make it happen.
If the Japan show is acceptable, it'll be out this weekend because I forgot to post it this
It's
week.
acceptable.
Why did I get an earful for this? I had the best music.
It was a PSA. Don't worry about it. Just post it.
If they're picking on me for having Joe Hendry in my top songs of
Oh no,
2025,
no. It's legit a PSA. So
okay. A Paul Service announcement.
I like how you did that. Very well played, sir.
Yeah, so patreon.com/fatal4pod. Go over there and join
Do
us.
it.
Be part of the community and have some fun and talk about all the things with us. And I don't know. 'Tis the season for buying things. If you want to buy merch from the pod, head over to fatal4pod.com, click shop at the top. It'll take you to the place where you can get merch for all your favorite Fatal 4 podcasts and all your not favorite ones.
Yeah.
If you like the logos, they exist.
Also,
But if you're a Fatal 4 podcast sicko, you can get a Didn't Get All of It sicko shirt, which is pretty great.
also, I had to ask Noah. Are you excited for the naked chips?
What naked chips? Oh, the chips that are not red.
Yeah. The ones without all the coloring and the artificial stuff, because they're out in the wild right now.
Noah must have gone to get some.
Yeah,
I don't know what
he
this
got
is-
excited.
You don't know about the naked chips?
What are you talking?
You don't know about your freaking
We
Secretary
know more about
of
junk
Health?
food than you.
Yeah, your Secretary of Health, RFK, shaky shit motherfucker, damn banned
Hang
all
on,
the
he's
food
your
dyes.
Secretary of Health too. We didn't. It's not us.
I didn't vote for him, so I didn't do it.
The problem is no one voted for him.
No
and then
one
he got
did.
a job.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot.
He just,
Trump.
Do you guys not remember when it was "Who Wants My Endorsement" and Kamala told him
He's
to
like-
piss off, and Trump's like, "Sure, man, whatever."
He's like,
And then they gave him this job.
Yeah, he's like all on his Steam Deck, and there it is.
You get a
Yeah,
rubber removed?
that's how it goes. I'm kind of
What's a
excited
naked
about
chip?
the naked chips.
What are they?
What?
They don't have any like artificial coloring or whatever. So
Yeah,
it's
they don't
like
have red
a
dye
Dorito
number 3
that's
and all
like
kind of shit.
slightly less red.
This, honestly, I have a theory. Let me put on my tinfoil cap.
Uh-oh.
I think they went after the red food dye to remove the orange from the Cheetos so people would stop calling Donald Trump the orange Cheeto that everyone says on Reddit. All the fucking blue skiers and all the Reddit comments being like, Cheeto and Chief, and he gets mad about it. He's like, get that red dye out of there. Get it out.
I you know what?
Oh wait, these are like
Import the red dye.
These are like
Yeah.
popular chips, but made naked, like Cheetos and Doritos.
That's how that shit's going to look going forward. I think this is the intro to that.
Yeah. This is not like a gimmick. This is what
Big
it
red
is.
is going to be big clear.
Crystal red.
Honestly, crystal red. I'm going to fire up my VPN real quick. Let's see what she's all about.
But like, I already watched somebody do like a taste test. They had the the current and then the new naked flaming hot Cheetos or whatever, and like they look damn neon color. I think it was probably just his camera that he used or whatever. But like he said, according to him, he said it tastes exactly the same. It just don't look red and other shit.
Were these fried in seed oil though? Because if they were, that's no good.
No, they're fried in tallow now.
Yeah,
Tallow, beef tallow.
I think so. I don't fucking know anything about
that's what
that.
they do at Steak and Shake. They're very proud of it.
I think Noah's the only person keeping Steak and Shake in business.
We are.
We are.
We.
Yeah, me and my wife. Me and my wife. Every
Oh,
time we
okay.
go to a city that has a Steak and Shake, we make it a mission. We have
It's
to
just
go
you
to the
guys.
Steak and Shake.
You guys know there's so much better food out there.
It's probably just Noah, and whenever Noah's not looking, she toss it out the window or some shit like that.
I gotta get my garlic double. No, her more than me. Is
Don't
like we
fucking
gotta
slander
go.
your wife on our show.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer.
spousal abuse.
You'd be
you guys
having
have
some Steak and
Freddy's?
Shakes too if you had my wife. Had what?
I don't know what just happened.
Yeah, what were you gonna say, Cody?
The Freddy's. I like Freddy's.
Oh yeah, that's
Steak-
all
Yeah, I
right.
like Freddy's.
Yeah, those exist.
We don't have those here, but I've had them when I'm out in the Midwest, and they're pretty good.
Noah, are you going to see Freddy's this weekend?
Oh, you bet I am. It got a whole 3 points on a 10-point scale from IGN. I'm very excited to see it.
I can't
Oh
wait
my
to tune into my favorite video game podcast to hear him talk about his weekend at the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
You heard it first. Square
that's-
Circle
movies
Cinema.
is a different podcast.
As someone who doesn't want a podcast, it's my job to peer pressure everyone else into podcasting more.
Yeah. Noah's launching his new show, Square Circle Cinema.
Hang on.
I did start most of my shows talking about the movies I saw.
Just had to make sure we don't forget the Squared Circle Cinema coming to Fatal 4 podcast soon.
Or you can just call it Dragon Ball Theater because they doing a lot of shit right now.
I think we're just going to call it now. That's what I call cinema and just keep it going.
There you go.
The logo's too good to not keep the podcast going.
Yeah, I mean, that is a good-ass logo.
I have the shirt. I've worn it to a movie. I have to keep it going.
Hey.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
Tiddy Garden.
You
More
can't
on that
just
after
say
the
that.
Stick around after the show to hear about that. What are we doing, guys? What happened in the last week? Everyone have a good Thanksgiving? Are you thankful for anything?
Mm-hmm. My old-ass parents are still alive.
Nice. I'm thankful for this podcast.
Hey, I'm thankful, for getting to hang out with you guys on a weekly basis.
If you're thankful for this podcast, you
nice?
can be really thankful by going to patreon.com/pod and thank us the old-fashioned way by giving us some fucking money.
Shaggy T is also thankful for weekly wrestling talk.
Oh. That wasn't what his name was.
I would say it is. I don't think that's what it's.
Shaggy did perform.
Swaggy T.
Yeah, that's right. Swaggy T.
Shaggy T.
Shaggy performed at the parade. He's saying it wasn't me in front of like some fucking Lego.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Was it really him though?
Yeah, it was so weird. It was like millennial nostalgia, but it was like he's singing about cheating on his wife and getting and fucking on the bathroom floor on Thanksgiving morning.
And not only was
in front of the Brickster and whatever.
Santa Claus is down the street.
It wasn't Sting with him too? Not the icon, but the singer.
No, he didn't get Sting.
Unfortunately, they homeboys. They got an album and shit together. They go on tour. Wild shit.
What a parade! Noah and I keep talking about wanting to talk about the parade. We got to do a parade watch along next year.
We do.
Now that's what I call parades.
I love that Macy's parade. Maybe John Batiste will be back and we can really enjoy it. We'll be over this Wicked bullshit and Cynthia Erivo can go back into the fucking Broadway that she crawled out of.
Do a Batista bomb.
There has been, a lot of Wicked for the past 2 years at the parades. Yeah, that one, exactly.
I'm going to clip that. I'm so sick of Wicked. It's painful.
I
saw as painful as it is for them to move around.
I was about to say that.
They have no muscle definition anymore. And they're just all on the fucking GLP-1s.
She looked better green than she do her regular self.
I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about how they have no fucking body fat anymore.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She looked fuller in green face.
Well, that's because they filmed it 2 years ago. Now they're all dealing with whatever they're going through.
I don't know. It's Ozempic is the devil.
I'm going to get on Ozempic.
What?
Why?
I have a doctor's appointment scheduled for when I'm in Texas.
Oh, that's right.
They don't have doctors in North Carolina?
They don't have my doctor in North Carolina. And I'm not going to fucking deal with finding another guy to touch my balls once a year. I'm going to stick with the guy that I know.
Yeah, that's my job. Back off, everybody.
Yeah. You get away from his scrotum.
I want to complain about America before we get into AEW Full Gear.
As is tradition.
This is America.
The amount of times I have had to change primary care physicians because my job either ceased to exist or changed insurance because it was cheaper for them is insane. And I finally found a doctor that I've been to twice, and I'm like, great, we're going to go here forever. And even I left the state, and I'm like, I'm going to fly in for yearly checkups.
That's so crazy.
Uncoincidentally, we was talking about a green shirt guy, and Will Housel just posted about it in our Discord, which all of you can be a part of by joining.
Will Housel do be posting.
Yeah, you do.
You guys are Full Gear for AEW?
Mm-hmm. Damn, you're on fire, man.
I know. Take a week off, and all of a sudden I'm good at this.
Yeah. Yeah. Full Gear. You know, I don't know if there were any match of the year contenders necessarily at Full Gear, but it was a really solid show. There was like a lot that happened at Full Gear. A lot of title changes.
Yeah, a lot of upsetting things.
Well, upsetting for you, maybe.
Oh, is this the show that Samoa Joe won at?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Was this? Wait, Full Gear was like 1,000 years ago.
What are you talking about?
Can you guys just talk about Dynamite and what happened at Full Gear to lead to it?
It happened, 2 weekends ago?
2 weekends ago? Do you know how much Ryback has had to eat since then?
A lot, I imagine.
I mean, just very quickly. FTR and Brodito lost their titles.
Yeah, they're
FTR.
Bro lost though.
I was like punching my couch. I was so mad.
Man, you gonna spill your fucking shake and shake all over the place or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's right.
Knocking your fries all into the cushions and shit.
I was disappointed by the 12-man casino gauntlet match, mostly because there wasn't like any surprises or anything, which I was expecting there to be at least, like, oh, Rhino's here or something. Like, well, just, something.
Noah, that was the surprise in itself. The surprise was you got no surprise.
That's not a very good surprise.
You're right.
Ricochet won that.
Well, I was surprised that he won. It's like he went through hell that whole gauntlet. I mean, he got his comeuppance from multiple angles, and it's just like he won at the end.
Yeah, so that story was fun. And then speaking of fun stories, Kyle O'Reilly tapping out Jon Moxley
again.
Crazy. Yeah, it's happened twice now, and like the Death Riders story getting real interesting because of the ways that you can subtly tell that the group is getting fed up with John, which also led into.
Well, I wouldn't even say fed up. Is just like more like disappointed.
Disappointed, but also like their faith in their leader is being tested, which like really came to a head on this week's episode of Dynamite when he lost to Castagnoli in the Continental Classic. Which it's really interesting. It's very intriguing. Good stuff. And then Mark Briscoe lost his title, won Kyle Fletcher's TNT title.
Yeah. So
Briscoe's the new TNT champion there, which also is adding in some interesting layers with Don Callis' family. Because Kyle's like, well, I got to get my hands on a title now. So he's really invested in winning the Continental Classic. As well as Takeshita and Okada. So really interesting stuff there.
Yeah.
And Statlander retained her title against Mercedes.
Snacklander. Look up on VPN.
Mercedes just can't win the big one.
She can't. Also, that match was 23 minutes long.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that was it was the second longest match on the card. The first longest was Mark Briscoe, Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah.
I think every match was 15 minutes or longer, wasn't it?
At least.
Except for the 4-way tag team match. That's it. And the trios match.
Too long. Yeah. These shows are too long. I will say my favorite match was actually the opener.
Pac and Darby Allin.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the Bang Bang Gang versus Brian Keith and Big Bill. And, no. The $200,000 match.
No, thank you. I'm talking about Pac and Darby Allin, who I thought told a really interesting story. Leading into that, it was like
that they down with the violence.
Pac just wants a straight up wrestling match, and then he ended up kind of having to be the one to resort to the
shenanigans,
nefarious actions. I don't know. It was a good story, and Darby Allin as always took some insane bumps, and I thoroughly enjoyed that match.
Yeah, that was definitely a hard-hitting match, which you would expect from those guys. Also, really quickly, I just wanted to touch on the 4-way tag team match for the women, which was won by the Timeless Love Bombs, which it's a testament to Toni Storm that she can, in the middle of a match, get me to pop for a small package because of like the lore that she's established with her and the small package, that like that is like her, match winning pin. So like when it happened, like in the middle of the match and ended up, getting interfered with and kicked out, but I like it happened. I was like, oh, she's about to win. And very, very, very fun stuff. And
spilling your Steak Shack all over the place.
Yeah, exactly. All the fry seasoning going everywhere. And then the main event, Samoa Joe and Hangman in a steel cage, which was interfered with by
everyone.
A turning Hook, who previous on this card during the pre-show had a match with his tag team partner Eddie Kingston, which then that tag team dissolved after this because Hook has aligned himself with the Ops and Samoa Joe. And helped Samoa Joe win the title. Which, after that match, they were beating down Hangman Adam Page, and we got a returning Swerve Strickland with who bumping new music.
Yeah, and he ate all the Steak Shack. That boy is big.
Into his muscles. Yeah. I love how menacing his new music is.
But as menacing as it is, as beefy and buff as he looks, just like a intimidating individual, you still got Nana goofy ass dancing on the side.
Oh yeah, good. Gotta have that.
That should never stop.
Exactly.
Well, he doesn't. He just keeps dancing.
And I do love the story implications here. The potential incoming feud with, Swerve and Hangman and the Ops, which you're already seeing on this, on Dynamite this week. That Hangman is like basically waging war on all of the underlings of the Ops. Very fun stuff. So yeah, Full Gear was super solid. There's a lot of story advancement. The matches were like solid, and there weren't really any stinkers. But
so like
the story stuff was really great.
So like what you just said, is that Hangman's deal now? Is like he'll be on top, then he'll get wronged and get knocked down or whatever. Then he'll go after a group.
And he'll get real angry.
Yeah, then eventually kind of align with him because it was like bullshit with the Dark Order, but it was more of a comedy. Then he joins the Dark Order, kind of. And then him and Swerve go through their shit. And then him and the Bucks, they go through their shit. And, I'm going to get you motherfuckers. And then now he's going after the Death Riders and shit. I'm going to get you motherfuckers. And now he's going after the Ops. I'm going to get you motherfuckers.
Yeah, he's good at that. He's got the big chains and everything. Speaking of Dark Order, he ran into them on Dynamite, which I loved seeing the Dark Order on Wednesday night again. It warmed my heart.
Yeah, they're doing their what's that? When they go to Vegas, their residency in ROH right now.
Oh, right. We did see that. Yeah, we saw them live at when we went to that Collision show, and they taped ROH. That was also exciting. But yeah, that was Full Gear. Really fun show. Yeah.
Is somebody driving their car?
I think that's just what. Well, were we going to talk about anything else before taking a break, or were we going to take a break and then talk about something else?
Did you want to talk more about Dynamite since we're still on AEW?
Oh, sure. I mean, yeah Dynamite.
The podcast can go as long as we want.
Is that true?
Well, it is true.
He said that 20 years ago.
And look where we are. If only we had stopped then.
Well, Eddie Kingston is having a feud with Samoa Joe, which, they're both really good at cutting promos against each other. That was really, really good. Just like Eddie basically saying that Samoa Joe is like a company stooge now.
He's like, you're fat, I'm fat, we're going to slap.
Yeah, so that's fun. Also, I want to say, in previous years, I have not really been a huge fan of the Continental Classic. I mean, I haven't hated it, but I will say this year, I am finding myself really invested in the Continental Classic. Like, I am actually like legitimately, and I think it's because of the contenders in it this year. The matchups are really interesting. the stories that they're telling with, like Okada lost the first match that he had. So, and he, that's really important for him being the most, winningest tournament wrestler in all of wrestling.
And the current Continental Champion. Yeah, just all of the stuff with happening with the Don Callis family and the Death Riders. There's just been really interesting stories happening within the Continental Classic that is really making me excited as it feels like each match matters, which is cool. Because it does. It's a tournament.
Yeah, well. But yeah, that stuff's been...
That's not fair. There's
really,
a tournament
really
happening on the other brand that does not matter.
Well,
it is genuinely one of the worst tournaments of all time.
Oh, bad. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Oh, don't say that. Tune in after the break where I'm going to fucking say that and explain why.
But yeah, that was pretty much it. Like everything else I talked about with Full Gear, I think I pretty much touched on that happened on Dynamite. But yeah, AEW's really, I am finding myself really looking forward to Wednesday nights, especially lately with like I said, the Continental Classic and stuff. Just like really fun, intriguing stuff happening that is making me look forward to watching it. Yay! So now, do we want to take a break?
It sounds like you would like to take a break.
Yeah, let's take a break.
All right. When we come back, we've covered the Full Gears. We've covered the Dynamites. What's next? Well, Survivor Series and SmackDown and Raw. Plus, later, TNA got a TV deal. What the fuck? What year is it? See you in a second.
I've had dreams where B-Rob yells at me to put my mouth on it.
What?
And we're back.
Oh, yo.
Hey, yo.
This is a junk food of the week.
We're back. The B stands for... What?
Boy, that wasn't on my bingo card.
That wasn't on my bingo card. Noah slopping down the B Butterfinger. I don't know. Let's talk about wrestling because we've been trying to come back from break for a while, but everyone's not doing anything productive. So let's just do that now.
My stomach hurt.
You heard the words that Noah said. We're back. We'll talk about all the WWE shit that people love from the last week and a half. If you've been listening to this show recently, there's been a weird influx of me telling you that SmackDown has been awesome. Mostly because it was carried by an Ilya Dragunov match, which was not on last week's SmackDown. So I will tell you now, SmackDown was fucking terrible. They had spent a week hyping up LA Knight's mystery opponent. This whole tournament, he's had mystery opponents because that's how it started. And then Sheamus got injured, and then he got removed, and then I don't know. A bunch of people got injured, so he's had mystery opponents the whole time.
Yeah,
and
you think you're going to get another one since Darby Allin got injured?
I don't get it.
People get injured, you get a mystery opponent. So Darby Allin is injured. Will he get a mystery opponent?
Yeah, maybe. On the other show that we're not talking about. So, you know, mystery opponents are fun. Could be anybody. Could be someone from NXT. Could be a character people want to see, like a Mr. Iguana or a Joe Hendry. Nope. The Miz.
The Miz.
You got The Miz versus LA Knight. So skip that. Then they did the traditional Survivor Series tag match on SmackDown, which was the Solo and his MFTs against the Motor City Machine Guns, Sami Zayn, and Shinsuke Nakamura, which sounds like a fucking EWR stable if I've ever heard one.
Sounds like early NXT.
Yeah. This match stunk. Shinsuke Nakamura got beat with like a running forearm from the fucking guy who goes, yeah. That guy?
Yeah, Tamatonga.
LA Knight?
Tamatonga.
Yeah, that sucks. He just like laid down for that shit. And I'm like, you should quit.
He's trying.
Yeah. Anyways, the Solos team won. Whatever. Bad show. Don't watch it. After the match, the Wyatts showed up. So, Solos team versus the Wyatts.
So they're
That's something that you're into. I recommend tasting Cold Steel.
What if that was the War Games match? The MFTs and the Wyatts?
It could be, depending on how long it takes to get to the actual match, because they've been teasing it for months. Speaking of War Games, Survivor Series happened the next night, and they had 2 War Games matches, and the first one people were mixed on. It was the ladies' War Games. I personally liked it because I like all of these people, and I just want them to have fun.
Why did you like it? It was really bad.
I like watching the fucking ladies do their wrestling.
Nah, this shit sucked. This
It's
whole
like the opposite
show.
for B-Rob.
I still have the issue with War Games itself. I think War Games is one of the worst matches of all time.
It's really bad.
Conceptually, it's fucking terrible. It's a waste of
It's
time.
so boring.
It sucks to watch. It sucks to participate in, I'm sure. That's why they got rid of the shark cages.
Yeah, we watched the first War Games, and it fucking sucked.
Yeah, I didn't like the removal of the shark cages because it at least was like a different and unique element to the match. Now it's just a Royal Rumble in a cage, and
I like that part. We're on the opposite sides on this one because I fucking love a countdown and a theme song.
I don't know, but I liked like last year with the interactions that we got with Punk and Roman Reigns, for example, in the cage. Like,
Yeah.
it's interesting, and like they've done interesting stuff, like the Dakota Kai heel turn back in the day. Like, you can do some fun things with the shark cage stuff.
I agree. They should bring Dakota Kai back. Good call,
But-
Cody.
This was, I don't know, it was just boring. I absolutely hated the Io Sky spot.
I hate
She
that
likes
it's
jumping
guaranteed
with
now.
that trash can. Yeah.
Like, it's so played out.
At least she
I
does
mean,
a different
luckily
jump every time.
Luckily,
At
the
least there's a little bit
broadcast
there.
did a good job of hiding it, but I've seen fan cam footage of the other women just standing there for what feels like an eternity, waiting for Io Sky to do this spot.
didn't-
Well, of course.
Did you miss the part where she used her hand to tell them to move over?
Oh,
While the
geez.
trash can's on her head, like her hands like move a little that way. I didn't care
Terrible.
so much about the spot. It's fine. I knew it was coming because they teased it. What I did like was AJ trying to hand her the trash can and just jumping in the air
Yeah.
and Rhea picking her up on her shoulders, which makes
That
me
was
want an AJ
hilarious.
Rhea team where they come to the ring that way. And
Rhea
anytime
Ripley.
Alexa Bliss can be in a featured match, I'm thrilled about it. So
I don't know. I just thought this match was sloppy, boring, and predictable.
Sloppy.
And
with
Yeah.
the removal of the shark cages, do you think that was a day of decision when Brock Lesnar said, "What? No." You want me to stand out there for 40 minutes while nothing happens in a cage? Get the fuck out of here. I'm sitting on a
That's
couch.
a good point. That's
It
a
had
good
to be a
point. I
day of
hadn't thought
decision,
about
right?
that.
Because they
I
even
don't know if it
talked
was
like,
day of, but
but they talked on like Raw and SmackDown about like they have the cages on the ramp, and then the show came and they're like, no, we don't. It was surely a day of decision where they're like,
That's
no,
crazy.
I'm not staying in that. And it's like, well, if we take it out here, we got to take it out there. Also, I don't know if we've gotten to talk about this. Everyone's getting their music back. Kyrie got her fucking Pirate Princess music back.
Yeah.
Had she not had that back?
I don't know
No, she
that
hasn't had that. She hasn't had that since her return. That's like old NXT good shit.
I like how you say that.
Has she lost it, or has she
That's
just
the good
not
shit.
ever participated in something as a solo act? And that's
Every
why.
time she had a solo act, she came out to, generic Asian girl music.
Huh.
Like the Kabuki Warriors music?
Yeah, it was either a Kabuki Warriors theme or something else that was not good.
Paul, I would like to hear your rendition of generic Asian girl.
I bet you would.
Please.
Lucky for me, I have not drank that much, so we will not be doing that on this podcast.
Give it an hour.
Stay tuned for the Wake Up It's Feeding Time that comes out this weekend, where maybe that happens on the Patreon. That's the $5 tier. Yeah, I think the Shark Cages thing was absolutely a Lesnar decision, and they're like, fuck. Pack the cages up. What else is on this show? The match that people, I think, are very torn on, the Cena versus Dominic match.
Yeah, this was disappointing. It was disappointing. It is the best way to describe it.
What were you expecting from it?
I was expecting to go a little longer. I was expecting, I don't know, something. This was just a big nothing burger with a weird.
I would not have done the match at all,
or like had done the match on previous episodes of Raw.
Well, they did this. That's how Cena won the title.
Right, but then we're just seeing the match again.
I mean, we talked about it on this show. Like, I thought it would have been much more interesting if Dominic never got his rematch and Cena lost it to somebody else via shenanigans.
Yeah,
maybe you transition somebody to feud with Dominic for that title after. But this turned into a very overbooked match of run-ins.
First, there was the fake injury spot, which I did fall for. I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Same.
I thought that was...
It was a nasty bump.
No, it wasn't. It was so safe.
I mean, he landed on his neck.
No, he landed on
upper shoulder.
It was perfectly done. It was in slow motion. It was perfect. I thought... Because they redid the Penta spot, where Penta got hurt on Monday. And they played it up like it happened again. Except... this would never happen twice because Dominic doesn't do this shit. And it was in slow motion. And the moment it happened, they were like, that's like what happened on Monday with Penta. He's dead now. So you should think that this is happening here. And Cody's like, oh, fuck. In our group text. And I'm like,
I don't know. The selling by Cena and Dom
was good. I honestly thought it was a great spot. I thought it was smart to do it here. I liked just all of it. Like the fact that it worked on some people it was good. It was genuinely good.
The ways that they used the refs and like the paramedic people was also convincing in that moment.
I thought that was
the
a
way
very
that
good spot.
Cena like talked to Dom too, like in the moment, like
like,
it was very well done, and
that kind of like
led
genuine
to,
like, oh, we're not competing anymore. I'm just making sure you're okay, kind of way.
And this led to Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez hitting their finishes on Cena, which cool moment.
Cool for them.
Other than that, like the rest of this match was just completely nothing and a bit of a letdown. And then Liv Morgan returned, and it was like, that's really cool.
She did the Cena face.
Yeah, and then she immediately went back to Dominic, which I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
That's not what I would have done. I'm sure there's more to come here, obviously, because it's wrestling, but it seems a little odd that she's still on this side of the fence. Crowd popped huge for her return. And they popped for her attacking Dominic.
Yeah, I would have just brought her back as a babyface. I don't think this is necessary to prolong this Dom and Liv stuff, but
I think they looked at the roster and realized we have nothing for Vicaire.
Yeah.
And they need a program there. And they're not ready to pull the trigger on Ripley and Vicaire. So
that's probably a Mania match.
Could be. If they're not going to do Bianca, who's for some reason perpetually injured over a broken finger.
Knuckle.
I mean, that sucks, and I'm sure it's painful as hell, and I hope she gets better, but it's crazy to me how long that's taken to heal.
Everyone's different.
People are different.
Also, I did really hate, after the aforementioned fake injury spot, Dom, attacks Cena and goes for a pin, and the ref just like refuses to count. I really didn't like that. Like, why would he do that?
I'm kind of okay with it, and I'll tell you why. The Becky Lynch match and her feud with the ref, I'm a little okay with referees having a personality and being like, don't fuck with my authority. Yeah. I think that was something that like Earl Hebner made his name off of, being outside of the screw job. But he was always like the referee that wouldn't take shit and also would take the worst bumps. I think it gives more to the refs, who at one point were like they wouldn't name them. They would, if Vince McMahon could, he would have blurred their faces for like a decade. I think it's interesting. Like I like the idea of referees with personalities. I would love a crooked ref. I'd love, a ref that calls it down the middle. I'd love one that doesn't take shit. I think that they should have characters for the refs.
Yeah, like the ways that like old WCW refs would like kick dudes off the ropes to like interrupt a rope break.
So why the hell you don't? So why you don't like Bryson Aubrey and all them? They characters.
I don't like their character, but I like them as like having a character, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I get you.
Like, I'm not a fan of Aubrey's character at all. I think she takes up way too much space as a ref. I think like a referee's character should only come in, like, you shouldn't notice the ref until it's time. And I feel like she does take up more space than a referee should. Mm-hmm. But whatever. I'm not going to fucking lose shit over it. And I also don't watch the program that much anymore to have a valid opinion on it. Though I am on Blue Sky, and my understanding is if you don't watch a program, you have to have an opinion on it. So maybe I should start talking about AEW despite not watching it enough. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Dominic won his title back, and we're back to where we started. But Cena got his final belt, so all's right in the world. I really like Stephanie Vaquer versus Nikki Bella.
So Noah, I got another video game question for you.
What the fuck?
What? So if Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat takes people's souls, who takes his soul when it's his time to go?
What? Where is this coming from?
Well, the dude that plays Shang Tsung in the original Mortal Kombat is dead. He died today.
Okay.
Simu Liu died?
Nope, that's not.
Who's going to play him in Doomsday? Aquafina?
Oh, I wonder what Aquafina thinks of Stephanie Vaquer versus
very wet
Bella.
Me too. Let's bring her in. Wouldn't that be a fucking twist on this podcast?
Bring her in on the call.
Wouldn't be on my bingo card.
I enjoyed this match a lot. I love that the story with every Vaquer match now is nobody wants to take the Devil's Kiss, so they're always trying to find ways to avoid it.
Mm-hmm. And when they do it, they don't do it correctly.
It's not even that impressive of a move. Everyone likes it for a very specific reason.
Mm-hmm. Dead ass.
And she did it on the announce table, which we all agreed would kill Booker T if that happened.
Yeah,
dude would fucking drop dead on site.
Nikki Bella also sells that move very, very well.
Well, she's
not in the way that
the way she takes
Stephanie Vaquer wants her to.
She does not like it. She gets visibly upset every time.
Yeah, like remember when
she took it properly on the announce table when they got back in the ring and she did it. She was like ragdoll, so it made sense for it to be that way.
Well, yeah, but she still don't like that.
Yeah, like remember when Roxanne did that to her and she yelled, "Your knees, your knees." She don't like that.
This was definitely the best match of the night,
easily.
But I don't think it was like amazing by any means. It was good.
No, it was good. It's not making anyone's match of the year fucking lists.
No, but the rest of the show was just so awful that this match really stood out.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even find the rest of the show awful. I just found it to be there, like
boring.
And I think that's because I've been podcasting about bad wrestling for so long that like even bad WWE today is nothing compared to what it was 15 years ago. That like a bad Raw or SmackDown or Survivor Series is like fine. It's just noise. There was a time where it was like genuinely offensive to even be consuming. Well, people on Blue Sky are offended by anybody consuming WWE, but
Jeez. And the Discord.
like, it's just like they're fine shows. The wrestlers are good. They're wrestling good. It's the stories that are lame. It's the fucking matches that aren't good. Like, War Games sucks. It's genuinely a horrendous concept. It needs to be overhauled across both companies. Like, the whole idea that...
I had a good time with Blood and Guts.
Sure, but, like, stuff needs to happen, or, needs to have the ability to happen before the match starts.
I think the Iron Survivor is far better than War Games.
I do like Iron
that's
Survivor.
Saturday, isn't it?
Deadline? Yeah.
I'm going to watch that and see if I agree with you next time I podcast. It won't be next week. I'll text you about it. You can relay my thoughts.
Noted.
I don't know what an Iron Survivor match is.
You do. We watched it together.
Yeah, you've seen it.
I don't disagree with either of those statements. I do not know what that match is. I just think that, like, what is the point of getting the advantage in a War Games at all if the match doesn't start until the stars show up and then everyone is just like back to full stamina? Like, I think the idea of being able to eliminate somebody before the match starts, so the advantage actually matters, and maybe the match starts and it's 3-on-5, is far more interesting than we watched a bunch of people beat each other up and then pause to yeet.
God, that was so insufferable.
I fucking hated that so much. To be fair, might be the swan song of the yeeting, so that's fine. But, like, it's just, nothing happens. Nothing can happen. It's just a fucking match of guys brawling around, hitting some spots. I thought it was crazy that Punk got color at the beginning and then, seemingly healed. People said it was a blood packet. I think he just got cut and it calcified or whatever. But yeah. The only interesting thing out of this was the mystery man who showed up.
Austin Theory.
And did the Seth Rollins moves. I don't even think it was Austin Theory. I think it might be revealed to be Austin Theory. I don't think the guy doing that was Austin Theory.
I don't know. If you're on TikTok, you see a lot of people saying, I know those butt cheeks anywhere.
And that's why I'm not. Imagine knowing Austin Theory's butt cheeks.
Apparently people do.
What a fucking waste of your headspace.
I mean, he has very pronounced cheeks. Just like Noah.
Does he?
Oh, he wishes. You're right.
You're right.
I cannot stress how much of a wet fart of the reveal of the mystery man is Austin Theory will be.
I mean, yeah, like, will anyone care? Like, is that a big deal?
Why would anyone care? It's Austin Theory. No one gives a fuck about Austin Theory.
Do you think they're going to overhaul his character?
You know who this should be, and I hate to say this. I hate it with every fiber of my being.
Ryback.
No. The mystery reveal should be Ricky Stanks. Because at least he and Punk have some sort of connection.
Mm-hmm.
And he's far more interesting than Austin Theory.
They all have connection to wrestlers in the company.
Mm-hmm. I think the worst part about this is the dragging it out. Like, why did he not just take his hoodie off and reveal Austin Theory right then and there? Okay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't. Why on earth did we get through the entire episode of Monday Night Raw the following
without a word
Monday without any update on that?
The word is they don't know who it is, and they're asking, is it Seth Rollins? They all saw Seth Rollins walking around backstage without a sling. But no one's saying, like, why the fuck would Seth Rollins help out the Vision after they beat the shit out of him and caused him to drop his title? It makes no sense that he would be, like, closely aligned with them upon his return. Like, let's just say hypothetically Seth Rollins isn't hurt and is back, which he's the opposite of all of those things.
Yeah.
It would make no sense for him to just get back into the stable as a mystery. It would make zero sense. This is just bad. It's just bad storytelling. And then Brock and Roman did their own same boring shit.
Did a lot of tsunamis.
I did enjoy that.
Anyway, Survivor Series, very skippable. On Raw, this surprised me, but LA Knight defeated Jey Uso. I thought we were going the Gunther Jey route for the obvious Mania ties. But
I don't know, man. Either way, this tournament fucking sucks.
It's
we're
We're gonna get
it's dreadful.
we're gonna get
Unbelievable.
Jimmy J 2 for WrestleMania.
Like every match, at least I won't say every match, but a lot of the major matches of this had like some sort of lore behind them that they worked their way into. There's a lot of injuries which made it difficult for them to tell the Sheamus Rusev story again.
God.
But I was surprised that LA Knight won. And I think LA Knight versus Gunther will be far more interesting than Jey Uso versus Gunther 7.
Yeah.
And I also liked that Jey Uso's like, you know what? Maybe I don't fucking have it. And they're going to do something with his character now.
But if they... Do you think this is him turning heel? Or do you think this is him, like, becoming some kind of anti-hero? Or...
I think it depends on how good his heel turn is. Because I think that he's turning... I thought they were going to put him in the Vision before they went with Logan Paul. Because they've been teasing it for a while, and then they clearly got sidetracked and put him hard babyface again real quick.
If he turns, then what do they do about the yeet? Because you don't want to yeet with a heel.
You stop the yeet. He walks to the ring slow.
I don't think he has that in him. I don't think his character works without the yeet. Because what does he have if he does not have the yeet?
It's just him, Oos.
Day one shit.
Yeah, just him is not good at wrestling by himself.
That's the thing. I know that the story came out after Survivor Series that the plan is like Cody Rhodes versus Roman at Mania, and maybe that's something they've thought about. I don't buy it. I think this happens a lot. And I need people who are listening to this to use some critical fucking thinking. A lot of these wrestling journalists who put out their dirt sheet stories, sometimes they don't have scoops. They just watch the show. And if you watch Survivor Series, they clearly set the table for a Roman Reigns Cody Rhodes program.
Shit. The head of the table.
A Roman Reigns and CM Punk program. Like, sometimes they just report what happens on the show and they frame it in a way that's like, this is the plan. I think the plan is Jey and Roman at Mania. And I'm saying I think because I'm not a wrestling journalist asking you for money like a Sean Ross Sapp is and then feeding you my synopsis of the show that I watched as fact. I think the Mania plan is probably still Punk and Cody and Jey and Roman.
I mean, we were talking about it earlier, being nostalgic for the Thunderdome. They can show video of their meeting in the Thunderdome at that Clash of Champions when this all started.
And I don't know Seth's return timetable, but it would obviously be Seth against Braun with the title.
I'm down with
especially after the Braun Breaker promo on Raw this week.
So you think Braun beats Punk on January? In January?
I don't know if it happens there, but maybe.
And then Punk wins the Rumble?
I think
it chooses Cody?
Did Punk win the Rumble last year?
No.
Punk's not won a Rumble yet.
No.
Then yeah, I think Punk wins the Rumble, and it's does he go after Braun, who took his title, or does he go after Cody, that they've been teasing for 3 years?
I'm sorry, did Punk win the Rumble? Paul, how could you forget the end of last year's Rumble?
Yeet.
Oh yeah, he did. That's the other thing. The other thing with this tournament was like I thought getting to Jey and Gunther, like the story of Jey and Gunther was there, and then Jey and Cena started the year together. So it would make sense that hypothetically Jey could beat Gunther and then go after Cena again as a passing of the torch thing, which they could tell that story, which obviously wouldn't happen because the story is Gunther retires people. But that was an interesting piece of one of the worst tournaments of all time.
I mean, there's also the story of LA Knight, who previously teamed with John Cena.
Yes, and the story of LA Knight and Jay having the stuff that they seemingly dropped when he was teaming up against the Vision. But him and Jay were at odds the whole time. Just a month and a half ago. There's stories in this tournament that you'd think would make some sense, but they kind of didn't talk about any of them.
They chose not to tell them.
Cody, did you love this Braun Breaker promo? Because I did.
Actually, no.
Okay. Which is weird because you're his biggest fan.
I am a big Braun Breaker fan, yes, but it was kind of I don't know. You could tell that he's a little nervous still.
I think that's okay.
And there were some points where he just kind of stumbled over his words a little bit.
He's had a little bit of a succotash moment.
And I just feel like a lot of people, when they go up against Punk, just regurgitate the same, 5 or 6 lines. And, there's always a reference to best in the world. You're not the best in the world. I'm the best in the world. And I don't know. I was not blown away by it. I saw people online being like, "Oh my god, this guy is the future. He's so great." It's
I don't think. I think he showed signs of that for sure, and I think this was his best promo he's ever cut.
Interesting.
That doesn't mean it's the best promo ever cut. I think it's the best promo he's ever cut, and I think people need to understand that when people praise something, it's not always in the context of always the best thing. I think this is the best that Braun Breaker's ever been, and I think it showed that he deserves to be in a spot. Whether that happens, in 2 or a month from now or not is another story. And I think it was good that Punk wasn't there to counter him because that's going to come.
Yeah, that'll eat him alive.
Maybe. But I assume that they can workshop that together and make it not the case. I don't assume that CM Punk is going to fucking Adam Cole his Karrion Kross. But I thought it was really, really strong.
But I could see him John Cena-ing his Roman Reigns.
Maybe. But that didn't seem to hurt Roman Reigns, who people for some reason think is good.
Right. Also, why is this match happening just on a seemingly random Raw? The first Raw of the new year? Is that
first Raw of the new year is always hyped up?
Okay, but that's it. That's the gimmick. It's just that it's the first Raw of the new year.
Yeah,
there's nothing else special about it.
In that case, they should do it on New Year's Evil.
Yeah, and let John Cena pick the things. Oh yeah, never mind. He'll be gone.
I mean, John Cena's still going to come back. He's just not going to wrestle. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I like that promo. What else was worth talking about on Raw? Oh, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee took on the New Day. Mm-hmm. Not a ton to talk about here, other than Dragon Lee and AJ Styles being like, "How can we set up our finish to be cool as hell?"
Yeah.
Dragon Lee did a double stomp to Kofi's back, who was draped over the top rope, which launched him onto AJ Styles' shoulders for the Styles Clash.
Mm-hmm.
It's love that.
Yeah, it's like how the Bucks did the little springboard into the Meltzer or TK driver or whatever the fuck.
I know they've done. I think they did this before. I think they did this before they won the tag titles, and it was just easily forgettable because AJ Styles and Dragon Lee are never going to team up. Whatever, who cares? It's cool as hell. I hate that AJ Styles is almost done. Gunther should also retire him, by the way.
Yeah, he should do it all.
Maybe it's Gunther and AJ at Mania. No, I don't want AJ to retire at Mania.
Well, you want him to retire it?
2028.
Well, what happens then? Besides,
I don't know. I just want him to wrestle longer. He says he's retiring next year. I want him to keep going.
No.
Turning Point 2026 or whatever fucking shows TNA does nowadays.
The Super Bowl for MAGA.
Yeah, I was about to say
MAGA Bowl.
Slammiversary.
AJ and Dragon Lee are defending against the War Raiders next week because they called it and said they never got a rematch. We would like to wrestle them, so that should be fun.
Mm-hmm.
What else? The only other thing on Raw I think worth calling out, and it pains me to do this, Solo Sikoa versus Gunther was far better than I think anyone could have expected. I think it was easily Solo's best match. And it kind of fucking ruled.
Easily on the bingo card?
No, my bingo card. I don't have a bingo card.
That is that Gunther is like, it's easy to have a good match with Gunther because Gunther rocks. So was it really that Solo performed well, or is Gunther just that good?
I think it might be both. I think Solo carried his own here and came off very well in this match. He sold really well. He had fun facial expressions when he got chopped. I don't know. It seems like he's able to turn on different modes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the shit that he did on SmackDown sucked. But this was good. And it seems like he knows, like, oh, I'm going in. I'm going to be the underdog, so I'm going to wrestle like one. Versus on SmackDown, he's like, I'm going to win, so I have to wrestle this way. He hasn't really defined, like, what he is. But Gunther and him had a good match. And the crowd was chanting for Gunther through it. So something was working there. But yeah, Gunther won. So now we're getting Gunther and LA Knight on Raw. Is it Raw? No, it's SmackDown next week.
Oh, that's right. It is SmackDown.
We get a promo on Raw, and then the match is on SmackDown.
Yeah, then when Friday night's main event is on the 12th?
Saturday night?
Yeah, it's John Cena against whoever wins that match. Pray that there's not a random injury. It's LA Knight versus John Cena. And then that's also the show that he said it was going to be NXT people versus main roster talent. So they have to do the next week is going to be shaping that card.
So hopefully there will be stuff happening, is what you're saying.
Well, we've talked a lot here. Let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about TNA on AMC. But I think now that it's come up, I think we need to talk about how do we get to a Saturday Night's Main Event card with NXT talent on it with less than a week and nobody on the show. So when we come back, we'll talk about that. Noah, do you want to say anything embarrassing to bring us back?
I think you already said it.
Okay. Well, we're back. We're going to wrap this shit up pretty quick. First, before we get to the TNA news, which is not something I've ever said on this show before, how do we do an NXT Saturday Night's Main Event? What is this show going to have? Like 4 matches tops? 5?
Joe Hendry. That's all we need.
I mean, they usually have, 3? Is that usually how much a Saturday Night's Main Event has?
I think it's 4. I think
all the
on
shows
this show
have 4 matches these days.
It's main roster people versus NXT people. So it's tricky. I like, do you get Ethan Page and Chelsea Green defending the mixed tag titles?
You said it's tricky. He ain't on the card, is he? Is he going to be in there?
He could be.
Oh, congratulations to them. They got engaged. Him and Lash Legend. That's cool.
They should do Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Brock Lesnar should make the big googly eyes and say he's a big boy, too.
Okay, so the last show had 4 matches, but 2 of them were like world title matches. This one's not having that, so I think you can do 5 matches of stuff. So you're obviously closing the show with John Cena and Gunther. Who from NXT gets on this card to justify, like, and also who are they facing on the main roster, and do any of them beat somebody on the main roster?
Cody Rhodes versus Ricky Starks.
I don't think Cody Rhodes is on this show.
What's Ethan Page up to these days?
He's the mixed tag champion with Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green.
So I think you could get a Chelsea Green and Ethan Page against
Liv and Dom?
Somebody and somebody. Well, that crossed my mind, but like that kind of doesn't make sense because they're all heels, and Chelsea's more like running from Jade.
Well, I don't know. I mean, does it have to be NXT versus the main roster? Because I say you run back Joe Hendry and Thea again.
No, it does. They said that it's NXT versus the main roster. Cena said it. He said it on Jimmy Kimmel last night. He said it when they announced this show. I think it's NXT versus the main roster. So if it's me, it's The Miz showing up and complaining he doesn't have a match and he'll wrestle anybody, including someone like Joe Hendry. So you do Miz. Miz loses to Joe Hendry. That takes 5 minutes off the show. But like, you want to get a Javon on here for sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
So maybe you do like
showing with Gunther too.
Yeah, maybe you do like Javon and the guy from TNA against.
Now that's money right there. Yeah, I like that. I like that school of thought.
Do you do them versus like
Dragon Lee and AJ?
Yeah,
no, because
they
I mean that fucking rule.
Because AJ already endorsed Leon Slater or whatever the fuck, and you know you got high praise for him, so that would be a good little deal to do that.
I'm trying to think logistically, and if they're just putting together kick-ass shit, then do that.
Yeah.
I'm trying, like, to me, it's like, they probably face like Ciampa and Gargano.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, or either what's the two of non-consequence that has their AAA titles, the Garza and Humberto.
Oh, don't put that on the show. People are watching. I like Garza and Humberto, who don't even have the AAA tag titles anymore. They just disappeared.
Right.
Remember, this crossed my mind a few days ago. Remember when Santos Escobar left the company and they managed to re-sign him, and we have not seen him since anyway?
That's like, all right, we got you, bitch. We're going to sign you and don't do nothing.
Now what are we going to do? Nothing.
What the hell?
I assume you want Dominic and Liv on there, but maybe not. Trick Williams obviously deserves to be called up any second now.
Mm-hmm.
But you also need to feature some NXT women on this show. So, like, of the NXT women, who are we featuring?
All of Toxic Attraction. Or whatever.
Yeah.
I would take Thea over Toxic. I think Toxic Attraction's a fucking dead act.
Dead ass, son.
It's dead. It sucks. I think you do like a Sol Ruku versus somebody, or
oh yeah, because her and call it beef, and so you can bring Sol Ruku up for a singles match, and you can have Zarya do some interference so that can carry over to NXT on the back end.
It's just weird. Like, there seems like I'm trying to think of any way to set up something, and there's nothing.
There's
really
not going to be
there.
any stories or setup. It's just going to be a bunch of exhibitions.
Yeah,
I think that's the thing. Raw and SmackDown is going to be setting it up. Like,
no, it's not.
It should.
It won't. It's just they're just going to run down a card and be like, it's going to be Oba Fembi versus fucking Bronson Reed, and like that's it. That's just what we get.
I don't even think that happens. I don't think Oba gets on this card. I don't think the people that are getting called up next actually show up on this card. Like, I don't think you see an Oba Femi. I don't think you see a Ricky Saints. You might see a Ricky Saints. I don't think you see, like, the Toxic Attraction people, 2 of the 3. I think you get, like, some of the... I think Joe Hendry's a guarantee. But I've been wrong about that many times. But I've also been right about it when it really counts. So, we'll see. But yeah, I think you have to get Javon on this show for sure.
Yeah, I feel like he is just so like people online, the online audience loves him right now.
Yeah, especially since Swerve put him over in his recent interview too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they do a Blake Monroe spot with somebody.
I'd like to do a spot.
What about Kendall Gray? Put Kendall Gray on.
Fuck, I love Kendall Gray. She's so good.
Oh, get your homie, Ren Sinclair.
That's my big homie. They're a package deal. I don't know. I guess it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see, is what people say on everything. But They have a lot of options. It's just like, who do you want to feature on this show?
Yeah,
you got
the
limited
show,
slots.
Yeah, the show where John Cena hangs it up.
Right. The show is sold on it's John Cena's last match. So it doesn't matter who's there. But I do think you have to have a Trick Williams, and maybe is it like Trick versus Carmelo?
Well, I thought they patched it up.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I thought
I've seen that.
They re-teamed up on that NXT show, but they didn't patch it up.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one. Do you do a Jey Uso? Maybe that's the thing, is who loses from the main roster to an NXT guy, and Jey Uso is on his now losing streak, so he can take an L to someone like a Trick Williams.
He's got the yips.
The yips?
Yeah, you watch Seinfeld.
Yeah, I look forward to Trick Williams versus Jey Uso so the crowd can do whoop that trick, yeet. Whoop that trick, yeet.
I mean,
that'll happen.
you say that reluctantly. I would like to see that.
Jeez.
I would like to see that a lot. I think you could do Trick Williams versus Jey Uso and Trick wins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm down with that.
And then I think Joe Hendry beats The Miz. And then I think you do a Javon and Leon Slater against other tag team, and that tag team wins. So maybe it is AJ and Dragon Lee calling their shot. Because that's how they've presented themselves on Raw. Like, we're fighting champs, let's fight people. So maybe they put the tag titles on the line, they have a kick-ass match, and then they win. But you put over...
Yeah, the young guys.
You put over... Well, Joe Hendry's not young, but you put over the fun act. It's... Compared to The Miz...
Yeah.
And then you put Trick Williams over Jey Uso. That's a big thing. And Trick should be called up any second now. And then you work a women's match on there, whether it's Soul or Blake.
You keep saying Trick is going to get called up any second now. Like, you're looking at your watch and he's just like, you're waiting for him to walk through the door right now.
I've been saying that for years.
And, admittedly so. Paul was the first one to put chips on Trick or whatever. Cause I wasn't having it right up initially when he was like teaming with Carmelo.
Yeah. He was still everything. Carmelo's like talking piece.
Yeah. But yeah.
Mouthpiece. What do you call it?
Yeah, mouthpiece. You're right. Hype man, homeboy, attaché, chevalier, whatever.
All right. Well, here's the TNA news. Let's finish on this.
Goo.
TNA has a new TV deal, which is not something I think anyone had on their bingo card. They have signed a multi-year deal with AMC to air on Thursdays. And it will be live, at least the first episode. But yeah, every Thursday, starting mid-January, you can catch TNA on AMC and AMC Plus for 2 hours. What do we think of this?
It's fine.
Good for them.
It'll be on my DVR.
I don't have AMC, so I unfortunately will not be watching.
You wouldn't have watched it if you had it anyway.
Let's...
No. Maybe.
I might tune into the first episode out of curiosity to see what they do. But
I'm TNA curious.
There's far too much wrestling on television, so I can barely take all of it now.
Oh, yeah, take it all.
I don't need 2 more hours.
Do they get better production?
Like, does AMC float the bill for better production?
They got money from this. Surely they can afford something better than an iPhone 15 Pro.
You would hope so, especially now that they are partnered with WWE. You would think that they would have some sort of standards in that case.
I would hope so.
Hey,
they got this deal from WWE.
You gotta look a certain way.
Well,
there's no question that the WWE alignment.
Their president said that had nothing to do with it.
I don't know about you, B-Rob, but I don't trust the words that come from presidents anymore. It had everything to do with it. TNA did not get anything on their own merit in the year 2025. Because their merit sucks. Like,
well, it kept them around for 20 plus years.
I think that's the most insane thing is, how did this company make it?
Tune in next week for that next answer.
I think the best thing about this, outside of the fact that people are getting, TV time and exposure
and jobs.
Stuff, and jobs and all that, will be putting a stop to the number 2 company talk, because there will now be numbers to back up TV ratings. And when people do not tune in for TNA on AMC on week 2, we don't have to hear about it anymore. I don't need to hear Eric Bischoff in his anti-AEW talk anymore, because it won't exist. He'll find new things to say, but there's no world where TNA is number 2. When TNA was the only other company, they weren't number 2. And I don't think that changes now.
Mm-hmm.
This vaguely reminds me of like the ECW on TNN thing, where it's like, yeah, WWE's helping them and rating their roster.
Yeah, I've said this from the time they got in bed together.
Yeah. All right, well.
Speaking of getting in bed.
Are we about to get in bed together?
Yeah.
Hell
All
yeah.
right, well, you heard it here, folks. That
a lot
is
of
it.
interesting things said on this podcast.
We've said a lot. But we didn't get all of it. But we'll try again next week. For myself, Paul, B-Rob, Pro Wrestling Noah, and Cody. Come back next week. We'll talk more about wrestling and who knows what else. Have a good night. Goodbye.
You've been listening to a Fatal 4 podcast. Subscribe today wherever you get your podcasts and visit fatal4pod.com for more episodes, merchandise, and info on the Patreon.
Do they change Meow Wolf ever, or is it like one and done?
Well, they have different ones at each city. Like the one in Las Vegas is Omega Mart, where it's like it starts off as a grocery store, and then the further you explore, it gets more abstract and crazy.
Yeah,
and the one in Houston is Radio Tabe, where it's like a Texas radio station that does a similar thing.
That's kind of fun. But like, what happens?
What is this?
It's some trendy like tourist attraction that's popping up all over the country. They have one in Santa Fe too.
What are they called?
It's
Meow
like
Wolf.
It's like a sensory overload museum experience of sorts.
Yeah, it's an art installation.
Is there one in Boston?
There probably is.
Let's see. There's Houston.
Doesn't the Houston one have a bar?
Yeah. Cowboy Heaven. It's actually pretty great.
And you can drink there and like hang
I
out.
had Angel Water.
Houston, Grapevine,
They have
Denver, Santa Fe, Las Vegas.
They have a pool table in there and a record machine. And there's like certain things you can punch into the record machine that plays like
It's called a jukebox,
sounds.
Noah.
Or jukebox.
I'm like, do you mean turntable? It's like, no, he means jukebox.
I think I like Omega Mart more than Radio Tave, but still fun.
Yeah, you're an AEW mark.
Omega Mart has
John Cena Mart.
I want to go to Haunted House more than I want to go to Meow Wolf.
Speaking of record machines, I was at my favorite store, Target, the other day. And they're selling mini vinyls, which are like vinyls that are the size of CDs, and it just has like 2 songs on them, or 4 songs, 2 on each side. And it's like, do you want the Backstreet Boys Millennium album, only the 4 songs that you remember from it, that's $15 on this little vinyl. It makes no fucking sense. That's like, that's all they're selling. They're not selling new shit on it. It's just like retro stuff. And I'm like, this is like hit clips, but worse. Why would you want that?
I don't know.
And hit clips are great, especially when they get old and fucked up.
Speaking of old and fucked up, B-Rob wants us to start the show.
What?
Do you guys have a museum of ice cream in Houston?
We have a Bluebell factory.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like a museum of ice cream.
Yeah, down in Bryan or Brenham, some shit, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that's the same thing.
Brian, you know what the museum of ice cream is, right?
There's one in Soho that I walk by and say, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been to the one in Soho, and there's one in Boston. And,
Soho?
What is it?
Going. It's mostly just like a Instagram photo op, like walkthrough place.
Sounds gay.
It's not like, I thought it was like actually a museum where you like learn about ice cream, but it's really just like a bunch of photo opportunities with free booze and free ice cream. Well, I should say it's not free. It's included in the ticket. Right. Yeah, it's included in the ticket. But you just like go through these rooms, and it's like one room is like themed like a swimming pool, and it's got like jimmies or sprinkles in the
Big Jim.
Sprinkles.
Wait, you called sprinkles jimmies?
It's a New England thing. I try not to because it actually has like racist connotation.
Like wicked jimmies on my ice cream.
Hey,
wicked jimmies over here. This is racist ice cream.
Yeah, the chocolate sprinkles are called jimmies here because of racism. Because of racism.
Because of racism.
Is this a hit clip?
Yeah.
What the hell? It's creepy as fuck.
He's having a meltdown.
Like the fucking Bray Wyatt music.
That's Yahoo
This
Brandon.
rules.
I like how you keep zooming in on it.
This does sound like Bray Wyatt.
Catching flies.
We're here. Noah, you remember how you said that people are going to be nostalgic for things that sucked, like the Thunderdome?
Yeah.
I'm nostalgic for hit clips. I never even owned them, but I am nostalgic for the era of Yahoo search engine has a branded hit clip player.
I think I have some of the disc around here somewhere.
I miss fucking search engines.
Yeah. I missed Ask Jeeves.
Now it's just Google.
Oh, yeah. Ask Jeeves was the shit.
Jeeves is gone. It's just ask.com now.
Fucking jeez.
It's not even
in this economy, no one can keep a job anymore.
We can't have shit. I mean, they took away Uncle Ben. They took away Aunt Jemima. They took away the lady off the Land O'Lakes butter shit.
Wait. Aunt Jemima?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, if they never took away Uncle Ben, we never would have gotten Spider-Man. So
true. We had to have that canon again.
What's the sound? Oh, isn't that it?
What the hell?
Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, that's whenever 2099 shows up.
Oh, I've only watched that movie once each.
Yeah, you come in all cheeked up.
Yeah. You complain about Google.
We do that all the time.
When I'm trying to browse for my favorite types of videos,
you want to make this your default browser,
and I have to get on my VPN and I search for something on Google, and it's like, we want to make sure you're not a robot. Select the motorcycle, and I'm like, great, select the motorcycle. And it's like, select the light post. Sure? Great, select the light post. Select the ambulance, and I'm like, okay. Like, how many are the robots getting too good that you don't believe me? Because like, I got something to do here. And Google slowed me down.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you're using a VPN still to get on Pornhub.
Sir, how else are you going to get there?
Do they have that in North Carolina?
Well, yeah, I was about to say, I thought you was in a free state.
No,
What the fuck?
they got porn ban here too.
That sucks.
You went up north to enjoy your porn and freedom, and now
I didn't make it to the free states. I only got
Sucks to be you
almost
guys.
there.
It sucks to be
almost
you
there.
guys. I'm watching porn right now.
I'm in the room.
Apparently, my VPN just says I'm in New York, which people would believe anyway. So
Yeah, that's not ad.
he's not jerking off. He's going to the bars. Anyway, should we talk about? Should we do the podcast?
I thought this was the show. You press
Maybe I'll put
record.
it in later.
Yeah,
I'll
leave
put it at the end.
No, leave it in.
Nick Khan is on Logan Paul's podcast right now.
Why?
Or like it just came out. And apparently he talked about the green shirt guy on it.
Oh, what'd he
Oh
say?
no, I'm curious.
He says that he shut down the rumors that like he sued the company or something, and he just says that one of the sister companies of WWE and UFC is On Location. So he pays for his own seats. He pays a premium for those seats through On Location, and that's why he gets to be front row.
Oh, so like he works for On Location? Is that the idea?
I don't think that's what it says, but I don't think that's what he's saying. I think he just through On Location gets the seats. I don't know. But he pays
Okay,
for
but
them.
if that guy has so much fucking money, how come he's got so little teeth? The entire roster has fake fucking teeth. He can get fake teeth too.
I'm thinking about doing that.
I saw him at
Don't do it, B-Rob.
I saw him at Tiddy Garden
Tiddy Garden?
when I went there for Raw, and
We're
people
not
were,
allowed
like,
to look at
stopping
Tiddy
him.
Garden in the South.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just
People
It's just Blur Garden.
I thought North Carolina was up, quote unquote, part of the South anyway. Like South.
I mean, it is part of the South. The Confederate flags near me make it sure seem Southern.
Yeah. Because I never thought places like North Carolina would be considered the South, but yeah, white people do stuff.
It's a
I
Carolina.
didn't fucking do this. I'm just trying to jerk off for free. Tiddy Garden.
Every time you say it, I think of it.
Tiddy Garden. That's-
See?
No, not anymore.
Tiddy Garden.
Home of the
Sounds like a
big.
child being like, teenies, teenies,
Tiddy Garden.
Is there
teenies
ba-
garden.
Is their basketball team called the Big Naturals?
No, it's the Celtics.
The Boston Big Naturals.
The Celtics. I like that. Oh,
Their
shit.
fucking mascot's just an inflatable Sidney Sweeney that's somehow smaller than the real one.
You got to be inclusive too, so you got to have like the the Jets is around that area, so it's like the New York Pecs or something.
Yeah, that works. Tiddy Garden.
Shut.
Can that be like
Boston Boobins.
that'd be like the unofficial show title, please?
It's gonna have to be. We're gonna have to put this in the show just so I can use the title.
Tiddy Garden. That's delightful.
All right, should we start?
Yeah, we're using up too much good podcast juice on the pre-show conversation.
I got to play with my deck.
Hey, yo.
Excuse me?
You can tell us all about your big deck when we get to your intro.
Oh, okay.
Someone booted.